clue why. Bigger just seems better, right? Maybe we can do pumpkin carving a little later if you have time. As a kid, after picking our pumpkins, we would hop back on the hayride and head over to this shed-looking building. And just before getting as the kitchen table, a cute wreath for the front door, maybe some pumpkins to group on either side of the front door. A hello fall doormat would be nice, right? Yeah, we'll start with those pieces for right now. Okay, so every time I visit Hobby Lobby, I find myself wanting to start a new hobby, and it's always so off the wall, something I know nothing about, like making t-shirts